Hi everyone, welcome in. I'm sorry to disappoint, but Wholeface couldn't make it today. How unfortunate. She got caught up in a thing. I think she said something along the lines of she needs to expand her holes. I don't know exactly
What?
she meant
No,
by
wait,
that.
what? I don't think anyone's trying to expand any holes.
It's apparently a thing she has to do once a month.
I like my holes quite dilated. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, wow. Hole 9. What a
Why am I not behind you?
You made it after all. How did that appointment go?
What do you mean appointments? Is there something you need to share with the
holding out
class?
appointment? Is that what you?
No.
That's what you called it? No.
No! There was no appointment. Not you coming with the holding out. That is disgusting.
You're also tiny, so if you want to like size up. Wait, actually, can you? Is that as big as you can go?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. This is. It's like looking through a peephole. This is amazing. This is what the inside of your hole looks like, huh?
I don't know what other. Wait, can you see through my light hole? Wait. Oh wait, that's weird.
That's
Wait,
kinda,
I'm sorry.
That was a straight ass shot. I kind of saw up your. She's not wearing pants, guys. That was insane.
Yes, I am.
Nova pretty mommy energy. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
Just take the compliment.
Is that a compliment?
Say thank you, Nova.
Is that a compliment? I don't know. Actually, we can test it. 9. You have pretty mommy energy.
You're lying.
Okay, so you take that as a compliment, I see. That's all that was about. I don't actually agree with that statement. Don't do that. That's also stupid. Just get back on the screen normally.
I'll be like in the background. Hi, chat.
No,
I fell asleep.
She's sleeping on the floor.
I'm sleeping.
Don't sleep on the floor.
Nova kidnapped me.
No, I would never. I don't kidnap women. Okay,
So you kidnap men.
That's.
Watch your balls, guys. Watch your balls.
How do I hate doing YouTube intros. It's so long.
Me too. I just say hi like 5 times and call it a night.
Hello, YouTube. Today.
Hi, YouTube.
I was. Speak on your mark, not okay. Hi, YouTube.
Yeah,
My name is Nova Scalaris, and I'm here with.
Is that my mark?
Hi, YouTube. I'm here with.
Hi, my name is 9. Username Wholeface. I'm called 9.
See, that's too
Something
long
like that.
because we have to get.
Oh.
I have to explain what we're
Wait,
doing.
just say 9?
Otherwise, everybody clicks away from the video.
Fine.
Hi, YouTube. I'm Nova Scalaris, and I'm here today. Fuck me.
No
Here
thanks.
with- I'm not.
9. Hi, my name is 9.
Hi,
This
YouTube.
is gonna be a compliment.
The power of editing is gonna make this a banger YouTube intro.
It's just gonna be syllables cut together.
Hi YouTube. No, that's not me. Hi
Ew.
YouTube. Today. Hi YouTube. Today I am no.
Today he is Nova Scalaris.
Hi YouTube. I'm Nova Scalaris, and today I'm here with.
Hi, my name is 9.
And,
Or 9? 9. Yeah, 9. Hi, I'm 9. 9?
and we are the nicest Vtubers to ever Vtube. Editor, roll the clip of me being nice. Ashley, can you kill yourself? We are some of the kindest people you will ever meet. Truly lovely. And that is why we have decided to go on r/amItheasshole to rate whether or not other people are assholes. As a beacon of niceness, we should have the moral compass to judge whether or not people are also nice or not. If we find people who are actually assholes, we're gonna put them into the ocean. Also, Max has a phobia of holes. Then just
I'm
look
so
at
sorry.
Maxi, just look at my eyes, or 9's
Don't look
singular
at me.
eye holes.
I have 2 eyes.
You said it's a device,
I mean,
no?
It is. It
that
is. It's a
qualify as
device
an
and an
eye, then?
eye.
Yeah, but like
Yes.
if I paint an eyeball on my camera, that's not gonna make it an eye, is it now?
Well, if you paint an eye, you made an eye, so technically it is an eye.
I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder.
You're awful.
Stupid.
That was awful.
Anyway, do we want to get into it?
Depending
That's
on
a
what
weird-
it
yeah, I was
is.
gonna say that.
Yeah,
kind of
that was
seems weird, especially
strange.
considering the amount of holes that are on the screen. Do we want to hop right into the content?
We're gonna proceed.
Let's move forward.
Let's march on.
Let's
This is
perambulate
awful.
onwards.
Crawl even.
I don't crawl. That's
Oh,
for
Lord.
peasants.
You know what? In the meantime, my computer has been pissing me off. You know. Riveting commentary. No
Sorry, I was. All I heard was Windows activation, Windows key. But yeah, no, that really sucks. You should get that checked out by like
a doctor or something. I have. Oh my god, I don't have an Apple computer.
Am I the asshole for suing my neighbor after their kid trespassed and fell into my koi pond? I want to read that. I, 22 male, have a koi pond in my background.
In your background?
In my backyard. Sorry, I'm too VTuber pilled. It's not just my koi pond. It's a full-blown professionally designed Japanese garden with a bridge, waterfalls, and koi. The koi cost more than my car. I'm talking $1,000 for a single fish.
What the shit?
I'm sure it tastes delicious and
I'm hoping. Oh my god.
Also, what kind of cheap ass car does he drive? Maintaining the pond.
That's your concern?
Also,
no, because no,
his financial issues if he's spending more money on something that will die within a year or whatever than
I think he's talking about the pond itself costing more money than the fish.
He said the koi costs more than the fish.
Oh, so then surely he has more than 15 fish in that bitch.
I hope so. Some people drive cheap ass cars. Anyway, well, how did? Oh yeah, the expensive ass koi pond.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish that, did we? We were just like, yeah, no, colors hectic.
Maintaining the pond is my pride and joy. I've put years into this hobby, and my yard. Stop judging people.
There was no reason.
This is not even what we're not
there was
judging
no reason for me to say that. I
judging their
apologize.
assholes. Like,
I just said ill on instinct. It's, you know what, I respect it. My fault.
This person's like, I enjoy gardening in my nice Japanese garden with $1,000 fish in them, and you're like, hey, what a
I'm
fucking
a hater
loser.
for no reason. I admit it. I am
what
sorry.
a fucking
I'm
loser.
sorry.
Anyway, let me go draw a furry.
You know, I didn't say all that. I just said ew. And you know what? It's not even because of the hobby. It's just because I don't like water, for real. I don't like any open bodies of water.
I agree. The only time I'll ever go in water is if I go surfing, and that's
that and fish. I kind of don't fuck with live fish.
Like how? Yeah, no, live fish either. I like eating them sometimes. So.
I do too. I like it when my fish is dead.
But I don't like the idea of like swimming with the fishes. I kissed a dolphin once, but that's not a fish, so it doesn't matter. I've put years into this hobby. Also, it wasn't my choice. I put years into this hobby, and like it was a whole tourist attraction, and they made me do it. Okay, I didn't want to do it. I was very much against it, but everybody else was like doing it, and then I was peer pressured into it. I was very young. I was like 7 years old. Okay.
Be a freak for real.
You're a furry, shut up.
Bro, kissing other mammals.
What, would you rather be fish kissing reptiles?
No, I'd rather not kiss any other type of species.
Shit, me neither.
Maybe my cat on the forehead, but that's it.
Look, don't ask. Blame the freak who came up with the concept of having tourists kiss dolphins in the first place.
Isn't that how some STDs started in theory?
No.
Moving on.
I put years into this hobby, and my yard is securely fenced with no trespassing signs everywhere. Enter my neighbor Karen, fake name but fitting.
Not Karen.
Karen has a son. Let's call him Timmy. Is that also,
Not Timmy?
Is that also a fake
oh my
name?
God.
8M, who is notorious for wandering into people's yards uninvited. I've talked to Karen multiple times about this, but she just brushes it off with, kids will be kids. Well, your kids are gonna be dead in my koi pond, bitch. Last week,
kids will be drowned. I'm kidding.
Jesus. Last week, while I was running errands, apparently Timmy climbed over my fence to feed the fish. What an idiot. Even though I have explicitly told him to stay out. And in doing so, he slipped and fell into the pond and destroyed part of my carefully maintained ecosystem.
No.
Not the ecosystem. Several of my prized koi died due to the stress.
Oh no.
What kind of LA
That's not funny. That's not funny.
What kind of Los Angeles koi does this man have? Oh my god, guys, I'm getting so stressed out. I think I'm gonna die.
Fish are sensitive. Fish are sensitive.
I know, but just like the idea.
Oh lord.
Yeah, okay. Quick, get it some avocado toast. Get him a therapist.
You're awful.
Several of my prized koi died due to stress and the filtration system being damaged because of the debris Timmy kicked in. Luckily, Timmy wasn't seriously hurt. Why? What the fuck do you mean luckily he wasn't seriously hurt?
I was gonna say, you don't genuinely feel bad.
Yeah, just a few scrapes, but Karen had been demanding I pay for his medical bills. Bitch, Karen, pay for my fucking pond. No, because Lil Timmy pops up, kills like $10,000 worth of fish, and then she's like, pay for the medical bill. Like, no, pay for my fish therapy sessions because you stressed them out.
I need some avocado toast stacks.
Yeah, she claims the pond is an attractive nuisance. What does that even mean? That's what they call it.
Right, it's a nuisance, but it's like really pretty.
When I refused to pay, Karen lost it and started bad-mouthing me to the whole neighborhood, calling me heartless and a terrible person. I filed a lawsuit against her for the cost of the koi, the damage to the filtration system, and the repairs to my pond, over $5,000 in total. Some of my friends think I'm taking it a bit too far, you're not. But others agree that Karen should have been watching him better. So Reddit, am I the asshole for my neighbor's kid trespassing and destroying my koi pond?
What year was this posted? Wait, what year was this posted? I don't know.
3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay. Ew. Okay. In the big year of 2025, you know what? Like, there's a lot of people that don't know. Like, no, it's just so weird to me.
3 months ago was 2024.
Oh, we're in the big year of 2024. My fault. I can do math, I promise. In the big year of 2024, right? Like, I know that a lot of people struggle with like supervising their kids, but like the idea of kids will be kids is so nasty to me.
It's stupid.
Like, bro.
That's like,
if kids are gonna be kids are gonna do some crazy ass shit, right? And like the idea of just breaking onto public or private property, like that is an actual whole crime, right?
Yeah.
Like,
especially considering
she could have
that, he's told Karen multiple times about
times. Oh my god, I would be so mad actually.
No, because here's what I'd do. I'd set up like a wood chipper that is always running in my backyard. And then when her kids goes and bees a kid, that sentence didn't make sense. When her kid goes and is a kid in my fucking wood chipper and he dies, then it's like whoop-de-doo, kids will be kids, right? Like,
no, yeah, but then like Karen would be like, you put in a dangerous material in your backyard and we're gonna sue you for putting shit on your private, like that is so, I feel like this mom is just off her rocker. Yeah, I don't know, she's insane.
This is America, I assume, like land of the free, home of the shotgun wielding maniacs who will shoot you on sight when you enter private.
That was my best attempt at an evil
noise. I don't even know if noise cancelling really helped you out there because I barely even heard it.
Oh, it's okay. But you missed nothing.
This guy is not the asshole, I think.
No, on God, like you should have, like I hope you sued her out the ass, like have her move out and everything. Like also, your kid decided to destroy private property, like. Bro, ain't nobody paying for his dumbass's medical bills?
Also, this is an 8-year-old child. What does an 8-year-old kid look like? Because I feel like that's too old to be feeding random fish you don't know.
I mean, no, that's still young enough to feed random fish you don't know, but it's just like...
Oh, never mind. Those do look pretty young.
Yeah, no, 8 years old is still pretty young.
Ew. Anyway, yeah. I think this guy is definitely not the asshole.
But I like also wonder, right? Is it like, does this kid like go around and do other crazy shit, right? Like, or is it just with this one guy's property in particular? Because like, right, I'd imagine like if you're going outside, I'd imagine if kids go outside, they have friends outside, right?
Maybe. I mean, like maybe this one
like
doesn't.
It'd be strange to just go outside alone though. Like, isn't that dangerous?
I mean, like, at 8 years old, I feel like you're fine. You're, like, old enough to, like, go about your day.
In the land of the free?
I mean, not in the land of the free. But even then, I think I was, like, scared to go into my neighbor's backyard. Like, sometimes I'd, like, kick my football or soccer ball over, like, the hedge. And I'd be like, shit, now I have to, like, go in there and, like, get it. And they also had like a pond with fish in it. I don't think they had like $10,000 worth of koi fish because that's fucking stupid. I was like, anytime I go over there, I'd be like treading carefully and like get the fuck out of there as fast as possible. So the idea of like going in there and assaulting fish would not have crossed my mind.
I think anytime, because when I was younger we used to play outside, like not we, but like I used to play outside with a couple of friends, and anytime something ended up in one of our neighbors' backyards, we would actually knock on the neighbor's door, be like, hey, we were playing and we knocked something in your backyard, can you go get it for us? Because like that is private property. We can't just start like being like whoopsie daisies, we're just gonna casually exist on your land, right? Like
I mean, I did
No.
that as well, and then they were like, you don't have to ask, you can just like pop over and get your shit. So I think this guy is a good Samaritan even. I think this goes way past being an asshole. I think these...
Yeah, no, he should have been worse.
Yeah, a lot of
He
these
should've been
people are
petty
just being
even.
too nice, I feel like.
Oh god, right? Like, I wish. I aspire to be this
Yeah.
kind.
I wish I was nice enough to sue people for it.
No, because it was justified.
It is, it is.
No, because I would have cussed her ass out, being like, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like, I've been telling you, your wild ass rat of a child,
Yeah.
right,
No,
has been scurrying into my lawn and killed my fish. Like,
Exactly.
you killed my babies. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, I would have
Like,
told her,
if
like,
anything, you should be paying me.
put your child on a leash, like, just stop him from coming here before I give him a reason for me to pay for his medical bills. Because that's
Right?
not,
Like, that is not okay.
that's not okay. I'm not saying I'd beat up a child.
Like, no, because, like, that ass is, like, the fact I didn't call the cops on your kid.
Or, like,
Right.
if that's, like, land of the free, home of the brave, like, the fact that he didn't shoot the kid.
Well, I mean, it depends, because, like, a lot of people don't actually shoot kids. Believe it or not. That's kind of like
Fair
a
point, fair
thing
enough.
mostly reserved for adults.
I wouldn't shoot kids. Although I think most people who shoot kids are also kids, but that's a whole separate issue.
Yeah.
We don't. This person, not an asshole, actually quite a nice person, I think.
Oh god, should have asked for more.
Should have been more of an asshole, yeah.
For real.
Am I the asshole for suing my cousin for $6,000 to pay for my hearing aids after he threw them in the pool?
Wow.
That's insane. My family is all on my cousin's side, huh? Oh, for this issue. I should have
okay.
finished that sentence before I
Okay.
started questioning
I'm
it. I'm too judgmental. I gotta calm down.
Unfortunately.
My family's all on my cousin's side for this issue, and I wanted to get some outside judgment. My cousin, 25M, has been a golden child of our generation. He's funny, good looking.
Ew.
Well, you hate funny, good looking people?
No, it's just like I have like a vendetta with like golden children because there was this one dude that I knew that was the golden child of his family and I hated his ass. I hated his ass.
He always loved to mess around and play pranks. For the record, I really dislike this cousin. I've had hearing problems for years. I recently got a 6,000 pair of hearing aids. Recently, my grandmother's... What the fuck is happening to you? So 9 just passed out. 9 just came back. What was that?
I have narcolepsy.
Recently, my grandmother's birthday party, we all were eating and drinking on the porch. My grandmother has a pool. My cousin decided that he was going to throw me in the pool because it was funny to ruin my hair that I just got the other day. No, that's already enough of a reason to sue him.
Property damage.
If you get your
Bro
hair
ruined
done...
my hair.
No, because getting your hair done and getting it fucked up the day after is like, I'd crash out.
It's true, it's true.
I repeatedly told him to stop and put me down in a very serious and not playful tone. He threw me in the pool and my hearing aids were ruined. Afterwards, I had told him what happened and he basically said, whoopsie daisy, didn't know you had hearing aids now. When I told him the cost of them and said that he would have to replace them, he freaked out and he said, no way. My family didn't want me to make him pay for them because I significantly out-earned him and also everyone else in the family. He was in college at the time, barely making ends meet at a call center job. His girlfriend and him have a baby and they live in a 1-bedroom apartment. That sounds like it sucks. He refused to pay, so I took him to court and I won. He refused to make the payments after, so I took him back to court and his wages are now being garnished for my maximum amount, which is 20% of his total wages. I pushed him over the edge of what he could afford, so he had to work extra and drop out of college to be able to pay for their rent. My family absolutely fuming at me. I think he made one bad choice after another and he has never given a sincere apology during that whole ordeal. Am I the asshole? The only reason I could see myself being an asshole because of this is how it's affecting his child and his girlfriend.
It sucks because it's like it does affect the child and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right? But in that capacity, that just goes to show that bro isn't old enough or bro hasn't matured enough, right? Mentally.
You're a
Like-
terrifying PNG right now.
Like, ah! Side eye. It just like goes to show that bro hasn't like matured at all since he was
Yeah.
a fucking fetus practically, right?
First
Like,
off, he does not sound like he should be having a child or a girlfriend.
well, I
for
mean,
that
if
matter.
he's as irresponsible as he sounds, it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. It's also like he is clearly not in the financial position to have a child and a girlfriend, and he's definitely not like mentally old enough to
He's
have
not
a
mentally
child
ready
already.
for that if you're...
$6,000 is a lot of money for some people, and if you cannot afford to fucking pay that money back, then don't be going throwing people in pools. I
Yeah.
don't know, just like think about your actions for more than 12 seconds, because if this person is like, yeah, do not throw me in there, and they're being serious, there's probably a reason for it, even if it is just
For real, like,
the
no,
hair.
that's serious. Like, yeah, because, like, that's, like, just straight immature behavior,
Yeah.
right? Like, bro, let's proceed past high school,
Yeah,
right? Like, we're not frat bros anymore.
exactly.
Yeah, no, see, that's why I don't like golden children, because it's like they have a tendency to be like coddled, sometimes spoiled, right? And it's like, it's kind of weird, because like when I imagine like a golden child, it's because like they're like the highest achiever, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like if he's the golden child because he was like out here winning Grammys and also curing cancer, I'd be like, okay.
I don't understand this whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, he's just our best looking offspring.
And he's funny, don't forget that one. And he gets girls.
And it's funny, and it's funny. It has
But-
potential for a good YouTube channel.
Yeah. But the thing that also pissed me off is bro didn't apologize. He said what? He said whoops, and whoops didn't know you have hearing aids.
For
Which is
real.
like, what kind of response is that to like, hey yo, you just fucked up like $6,000 worth of medical equipment? Also stands for alert common writer.
Does your
because-
lurk thing work now?
Anyway, even if it was just like ruining the hair, I'd be like profusely apologizing. So like, if you're at the point of ruining $6,000 worth of technology and being like, then it's like, yeah, no, get sued.
For sure, for sure.
I mean, like, sucks to be
Okay.
that guy's child, but like, people have worse parents, I guess. It happens
I
sometimes.
suppose, yeah. Not to be like, not to wish the worst on this man, but it's like, you know, perhaps having a different partner is in the cards.
I was gonna say, maybe the child isn't old enough yet, so if the girlfriend just like gets out of there and gets a different guy as a father, that might be a move. So
Just
that way the
maybe-
child is taken care of, and he can commit all of his paycheck to paying back the person whose shit he destroyed. Also, going to court twice over this sounds like it's already more expensive than just paying.
Going to court is going to be infinitely more expensive than like just paying something in installments, I think is the word, installments.
20% of his paycheck is probably still going to take quite a time to pay it off, from what this sounds like.
Yeah.
He's probably just not making enough money then. Because, okay, look, if your life is getting ruined over $6,000, then you are not in a position to have a child. Although that just might be the Swiss person in me speaking, I don't know. Like 60% of Americans live in poverty or some shit like that, so.
High standard of living. $6,000, in theory, you should have like $6,000 in a savings account somewhere. In the
Yeah.
off chance like something like that happens, hopefully your savings account will have your back, right?
Well, your child's gonna be
W.
homeless. Whoop-de-doo.
This one's, oh damn, that's crazy.
Why the asshole for forcing my sin to give me half of his income?
I
Assume
think that's
sin
supposed to be
is
son.
significant.
I won the lottery. W. $1,000 a day for life.
Oh, damn.
I'm 58. My son is 19. I went to him and I told him that I wanted to make a deal. I would give him the ticket. In return, he would give me half of the money until I die. Then he gets all of the money. He came back and said it wasn't really fair of me to want half, that he might need the money more and that I should take 20%. I signed the ticket and claimed the lump sum. I'm seeing a lawyer to set up my son for life. His education will be paid for. When he gets older, he will be able to purchase a home for free basically. A trust fund will be set up so he gets a good amount of money for the rest of his life. Now he is pissed that I went back on my offer. I thought I was being smart, but I didn't realize how greedy he was. But no, like, it's your money, big bro. Like, you don't need
Yeah,
to
I don't
give anyone shit.
I don't know
for real.
why this is even like a question. Your son's a dickhead, get an abortion. Next one.
Can you get it late term?
Am I the asshole for telling Emma? What are these abbreviations? I
Mil.
don't know what is MIL? Mother I'd like to just exist with? Like,
Mother I like?
Mother I like. I'm the asshole for refusing my mother after what she did at my wedding. I got married 3 months ago and my relationship with my mom has been on thin ice ever since. For context, my mom has never liked my husband. She thinks I quote unquote settled because he's not a doctor or a lawyer. She made little comments throughout the engagement but promised to behave at the wedding. I trusted her.
Ew.
I would have not had her at the wedding. If that's a risk you're willing to take.
Yeah, no,
sure.
if that's a risk
I
that
would've-
I'd have to take, like, no, you're just not coming, big bro.
Yeah. Fast forward to the ceremony, everything is perfect until the officiant asks if anyone has objections. No. My
Oh my
mom
gosh.
stands up. She starts crying and saying just needs to speak her truth before it's too late. She
Wow.
goes
That
on
was
about how
beautiful
my
to him.
husband wasn't good enough for me. Everyone else is stunned. My dad, who is divorced from her, good choice, has to pull her away
W.
as I stand in shock. Eventually she leaves and we continue the ceremony. She sends a long text the next day saying she only wanted to protect me and that I was wrong for not hearing her out. My family is pressuring me to forgive her. They say that she just had a moment. She picked the wrong time to have a moment, but I don't want to forgive her. I haven't spoken to her since and she's acting like I am the one breaking the family apart. Yeah, you're not the asshole.
What do you mean? Clearly, she should have not married this
Yeah.
man because her mommy said so.
Dude, marrying the guy you like because you like him, that's a pretty dick move.
That's awful. You should have thought twice about that.
Yeah,
for
you
real.
should have thought how you marrying a guy you like affects your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if she didn't like him? Like, clearly she
Yeah.
didn't, right? As Rapunzel once taught us all, mother knows best.
Was that the takeaway of Rapunzel? I don't know. I thought it was.
100%. Is that not what you took away from
I thought the
Rapunzel?
takeaway was that she looks better with short hair.
I mean, I personally thoroughly disagree. But
I
like,
also
you know,
disagree, but like
mother knows
everybody else made it seem that way. She cut her hair
I
and
have
everyone was
a
like, "Oh my
dream.
god, you're
I
so
have a
pretty
dream.
now." So the moms and what are you doing? Yeah, no, mom's an asshole. Cancel her. She shouldn't even. That person is actually
Cancel
way too
mom
nice for even
2025.
letting the mom come to the wedding. Also, the dad already knew what's up because he divorced her. He divorced
It's
them.
true. It's true. I'm adding so much to this conversation. By the way, like,
I'm trying my hardest to like extrapolate anything out of this.
I
But
don't-
it's just like I don't know what to say. The mom's a dick. Get a different one. Like get yourself adopted
Get
by
a
someone better. Am I the asshole for feeling torn about paying for my husband's funeral? Probably.
Ooh, this one is a tad bit personal. I'm 45F and my husband passed away at 51 unexpectedly. While grieving and making some funeral arrangements, a woman, guess around my age or younger, showed up with two young kids who were both under 10. Claiming to be his other family. Turns out, my husband has been living a double life for years.
Oh.
He had been financially supporting them outside of our joint account. I had no idea at all. I'm feeling tired just typing this out because I'm still processing his death, but this? I guess I'm grieving a stranger. It's a mixed emotion of grieving and anger. The other woman had the audacity to assume I'll still pay for everything because he would have wanted a proper send-off. Because of that, I told her she could handle the arrangements herself, and since she apparently knew him so well, I'm in the midst of refusing to pay for anything. I'm honestly done, and he left me in such a mess that at this point in my life, I don't want to clean up. I don't even want to get into what his side of the family are saying. His funeral is yet to come, but I'm just completely torn. Even worse thinking about it because how did she know about me, but I didn't know about her? TLDR, my arrested husband's second family showed up expecting me to pay for funeral. I'm currently refusing. Am I the asshole?
This was 2 hours ago. We could give advice.
We
I mean,
could.
I
Let's not
I
though.
don't know if I want to. Yeah, especially not. If she goes to my account, it's like, who's this anime person? Okay,
But like definitely
not
not,
the
I
asshole.
feel.
No, because
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's awful.
How do you like have a whole ass double life and only tell one of your partners about it? The fact that she's even considering paying for this is.
I'm wondering if it's like a second family, as in like before they got together.
She says,
You know, the
husband.
husband's not here to defend himself, right? Granted, he hasn't told her forever how long they've been alive.
The kids are both under 10, and she's like
That's
45 and
true.
he's 51. So I feel like
That's true. Not bro messing around when he's in
Yeah.
his 40s.
that is crazy. But I think
That is insane work.
yes, no. So she shouldn't be paying for anything.
No, she's
That's
fine. Yeah.
that's. I'd be. No, you can't sue a dead person for emotional damage.
I'd sue a dead person.
Look, I was like, I'd be suing
I'm
somebody.
suing his corpse.
I was gonna say I'd be suing somebody, but like he's like the main perpetrator and he's dead, and you can't really sue the other family for that.
I want alimony.
Actually, no, you can sue the other family because like he was sending them money through an offshore account.
That sucks though. Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
Also,
after that, like, I'd probably just put the man in an urn and just stick him somewhere. Because, you know, there's like the whole idea of like, you know, don't speak ill of the dead, right? But it's like at that point, I just stick him in an urn after he's cremated.
You can.
That's like just what I do with him afterwards.
I'd speak ill of him.
I'm not even
like,
sure if I'd want the funeral.
Some people deserve to be spoken ill of, whether they're dead or not. He seems like one of them.
Rest in pain, Hitler. I don't know.
I was trying so hard not to say Hitler. I was trying so hard.
Damn, that's tough.
Sucks to suck, I guess. But hey, you'll get over it. Eventually.
Way to be supportive.
I don't know how to be supportive. Look.
I mean, neither do I. But
if you want emotional support
like,
from me, like I'm the wrong guy.
It's true. We're not the right people for emotions.
We are not. Be like they're there.
Thoughts and prayers.
You want ice cream? I can buy you ice cream.
I got ice cream in the fridge right now, actually.
Yeah, same actually.
It's like Dutch chocolate. That's what they call it, anyways.
Like Tom and Jerry's, not Ben and Jerry's.
I like Tom and Jerry's. It's crazy. Bro's eating cats and rats.
I have Ben and Jerry's in the fridge because that's like the only ice cream I can stand that isn't like a whole ass scoop.
Yeah, I think I like Tillamook.
PNG. She's a PNG.
Oh, ew. Oh, my phone is also on 20%.
Oh,
how long have we been here?
But mine's on 32%, so I'm winning.
Right there.
What were we doing? Oh yeah, husband's funeral. Yeah, no, bury him in a shallow grave. Moving on. For saying I'm the asshole for saying I should terminate my pregnancy with a baby, had a genetic condition, and now my husband is considering a divorce. That's
yes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, like, I mean, that's just the headline.
It depends
right?
on the genetic condition. Although, what do they mean by genetic condition? That's way too much text for me to care. Right, TLDR.
Where's TLDR? I recently found out I'm pregnant and told my husband that I would terminate if prenatal testing showed the baby had a severe genetic condition. I believe it's selfish to knowingly bring a child into the world who will suffer. My husband was horrified, says we have different values, and is now considering divorce.
Yeah, that's
Am I the asshole?
Can I see?
Ooh, that is a scary question. Because
I'm trying to say it depends on the condition, so I'm trying to find out what it would be.
Because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I think she just means any sort of condition. So raising a child with severe disabilities is an enormous lifelong commitment.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we're looking at, like, severe disabilities.
Yeah,
so,
I
like,
assume so as well. So I'm like, it depends on, like, this.
No, yeah, I'm, like,
on,
trying to think, like, because, like, I'm thinking, do I want to say, because, like, as much as I have my own opinions, I recognize that we're kind of in a public space right now. So, like,
I'm trying to be, like, diplomatic here.
Not trying to get caught, like, lacking on Twitter for real.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is the type of subject that we should move on.
Yeah, we should probably avoid this one. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't want to end up in a static.
Because that's a hot button one, and I don't think I want to mess with that. See, okay, because that's one of the ones where it's like there's not an objectively correct answer.
Yeah.
Because that just comes down to your morals and values.
Exactly.
Right. Isn't it really funny? Because like even like in my brain, that comes down to like, are you gonna be ableist or are you gonna be misogynist or something? Right. Like which ist are you gonna be?
Is aborting babies misogynist?
No, it's because she's aborting it because of ableism.
Oh.
Right. Like some people are gonna.
I feel like
and that's why I don't want to get into that.
A lot. I don't know.
It depends. It really just depends on your values.
It's not
because
like she's
that
going
just all
out on
comes
the
down
road
to
and
like
shooting a grown-ass man in a wheelchair for this because she doesn't like the way he rolls, right?
Yeah, but she's gonna be like aborting a baby because she don't like the way it came out.
I feel like we should not be making jokes like that. This is horrible. This was 4 hours ago.
Let's move on. Look at me.
Anyway.
You didn't like the bread.
It's horrible.
You didn't like the way the bread rose in the oven.
Oh my god. Am I the asshole for making my husband cook dinner after his constant sexist social media behavior?
Your husband should be divorced if that's the case.
Yeah. My husband has got into a habit of making increasingly nasty sexist comments, both to me and on social media. The other day he commented on a number of women on TV who promoted her on Facebook. Women in leadership positions are why companies are failing these days. Crazy.
Based?
Yeah, General Motors just hasn't been the same since that one chick took over. Anyways. That's the only female CEO I could think of right now, and I don't even know her name. Am I sexist?
I like don't even know any, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure there's tons though.
GMC CEO. I think she's a yeah, Mary Barra.
Is my mouth open?
Mary Barra, on the other hand, she is an awful CEO.
Oh.
And not because she's a woman, but just because she sucks. When someone called him out, he doubled down and started ranting about how statistics prove his point. He also
Statistics, my
he's
ass.
also
Sometimes.
constantly. You're just mad because you're a woman and you're a bad driver. He's
Hey, I am perfectly fine at driving. Okay.
yeah, sure. 3-point turn in the intersection.
Hey, that was a very specific thingy.
Anyway, he's also constantly posting those tired "a woman's place is the kitchen" memes, leaving comments
Oh my God.
about how modern women don't know their place anymore. That is insane.
That is insane work.
I've tried talking to him about this multiple times. He just brushes it off as just jokes. Yesterday, after seeing him leave yet another misogynist comment on some poor woman's post about splitting household chores with her boyfriend, I'd had enough. When he asked what was for dinner, I told him that he should cook because apparently he has such strong opinions about gender roles. He got angry and said that I was being petty and sulked for hours. I pointed out that if he truly believes in traditional values so much, he should appreciate that I work full-time just like him, and maybe he should practice what he preaches about gender roles being so important. I'm still getting the silent treatment, and I'm actually enjoying the peace and quiet. Am I the asshole for making him face the consequences of his own ideology? B, why haven't you divorced him yet? Like, what the fuck? This guy clearly doesn't like women, so why are you with him? So she's not the asshole. I just wanted to read this because I was like, what the fuck? How do you? I don't understand how you can have a wife and also be sexist.
I mean, it's very easy, but like,
I mean, okay, I kind of get it, but like,
it's like just fumbling the bag, bro.
yeah, some people don't deserve other people.
That's true.
Like, it's insane.
Some
Chat, should
people
I
don't
put a
deserve
condom on a carrot? I don't own a dildo, sadly. Nine, do you have any good dildo alternatives? I feel like you.
Why are you asking the pious one? I don't know.
Because you're a woman and you are statistically more likely to have a dildo. Am I the asshole for leaving
Yes.
with the kids after? Okay, I think we're not, like, the two of us are not here to ask whether we are the assholes, because I think that's been well established before.
No, because whole time I feel like we didn't make a good example of why we are good at judging whether these people are assholes.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll fix it
No,
in
because I
post.
can't just, as wonderful people as we are, I can't
Yeah.
just be rolling up and being like, nah, you suck all types of ass, bro.
We are amazing. No, we are both lovely people. Editor, roll the clip of me being nice.
That one time. I don't think you have, I don't think you have any clips of me being like actively a bad person.
Not in VC. Am I the asshole for leaving with the kids in the night after my husband told me I needed to have sex with him at least 3 times a week, even if I'm not
3
in the
times
mood?
a week.
Is that a lot?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
That's why I'm shit, me neither.
I don't know. There's some people like, okay, look, because my point of reference is some people be going 5 times a night, bro.
It really depends on the person and their preferences. Having sex 3 times a week is within the average range for many couples. Let's see what Twitter has an let's see what Gronk has to say. What is it? Grok. Let's see what Grok has to say.
Can no one else see that these stories are completely Oh, is this?
Yeah, this person is just ranting about fabricated stories.
Ew.
Downvote.
Downvote. Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the Discord, Katie.
You're so good at welcoming chat.
I'm sorry, I'm horrible. Look, what do you want from me? If you want like a emotionally charged, loving person who's gonna tell,
It's
like,
true, you're the last person I'm going to for that. Let's be so
Exactly.
honest with ourselves.
like, you missed 3 hours of this, you missed 3 hours of us being lovely, Paris.
We like literally sat here and have done nothing. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
this was not.
Not a whole lot has happened.
We have lost our Monopoly board because we were not on top of our game.
Bro was playing chess, I was playing wait, no, that's not right. Bro was playing checkers, I was playing no, fuck.
No, we were both.
Bro was playing chess, I was playing checkers, and we both lost the game.
No, Nine was playing chess, I was playing ball in the cup, and we both like. But that was that.
Initiating moisture.
Let's go back to the pen. Come on, Nine. Let's.
We're growing in size.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh my God.
This
yo,
is my
like,
penthouse now.
I don't even know if I want to do an outro because like hold on, I don't know if I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this.
Probably like one short or two or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Thank you everybody for watching or not watching, depending on whether or not I made this a YouTube video. I think we were really good at. I like how you're looking up at me.
It is your outro.
I think we judged everybody very fairly, and thank you Nine for doing whatever this was with me.
No problem. Thanks for watching,
I
y'all.
had some kind of fun. And I hope you had a decent time too.
No, that was great. I don't know what we did, but we did it.
This is